Everyone has a turning point in their lives, maybe even several turning points. One of mine was the sport of volleyball. I had great coaches both my freshman and sophomore years, and I was learning a lot. Then my head coach decided to step down at the end of my sophomore season. That next year, we had our normal end of the year team meeting. Just then when things couldn't get any worse, my assistant coach decided to step down. He was the only thing keeping me in the game besides my love for it. I had to make a decision to stay in the game with the girls that have helped shape my identity and be a part of a team, or walk away and watch from the stands. Senior year rounded the corner and I decided to step onto that court one last time. I decided I wanted to finish strong. That year the head coach found positivity was a big thing with that specific group of girls. Our new assistant coach kind of had the same method, yet had to be a good cop, bad cop kind of role. Our head coach wasn't as hard as the assistant that year. Towards the end of the season, this one specific tournament, I was sort of having an off day, but I was trying my best to correct my errors and be positive for the team. That following Monday, my assistant coach decided to call me out in front of the whole team with a very degrading and negative statement about my playing that previous Saturday. I had never felt so humiliated. She made me feel like the loss of one match was completely my fault. I had to decide whether that statement was going to define me as a person and player or grow from it. It's not always easy to rise above the words. The next few days in practice, those words replayed over and over in my head. I would try to counter them with positivity, but it wasn't working out so well. Finally, my head coach saw me struggling more emotionally than anything. She called me to the sidelines just to talk to me, and I broke. She reassured me with the positive thoughts and told me not to worry about what was said. I finished my senior year season the best I could. The last tournament, I sat on the bench for the last few minutes of the game and watched the losing point. Losing our last game wasn't the biggest letdown of my volleyball career. The biggest letdown was having a coach degrade you in a way no one should degrade anyone. Through that high school volleyball experience, the mentors that came and went helped me grow as a person. The good and the bad, it all happens for a reason. Yes, it hurt to change coaches, but some coaches or mentors only have so much to give. I'm happy to say volleyball will always be a love, and I will cherish the good and the bad.